So I've always loved the way that Jesus would tell stories, and he would always use the natural world, the creation around him, objects, fishing, boats, agriculture, to bring out a truth about the kingdom of God. And on the islands that we minister on, every landing site, every shoreline, you see this bird, and it's kind of like an African seagull. It's called the white egret. This bird is pure white, but the places that it comes and lands and nests and has its community is anything but pure white. Actually, the places that we minister in on the islands where that egret lands are full of all kinds of drunkenness and prostitution, brokenness, poverty, sickness and disease, HIV and AIDS, and just bad sanitation even, and all kinds of sin and witchcraft and demon possession. I can go on and on and on, the places where that bird lands. So when God was speaking to us about coming to the mission field, he gave me this vision of an airport that was on an island, and I saw, like from the sky, like a drone shot of all of these white planes lined up on this island ready to go out. And the Lord spoke to me and said, don't go and just do this alone. Go and raise up a fleet that would go out from those islands and reach the nations of the world.
Keep them.
Yeah.
Each of us believers have a part to play in the Great Commission, and whether you're that egret that lives in a certain island in a certain place and makes his home there and has his community there and brings beauty and redemption through staying there long term, or whether you just fly in for a moment for a 2-week mission trip, God has a way for us to impact the nations.
I think it's important for those of us who are called to missions to do short-term trips because it helps you to understand what you need to be preparing for. It helps you to really figure out for sure if this is where God is calling you and to become certain in that call.
I know that I am not called to long-term missions, but I love being a part of short-term missions trips, and I love being a part of a team and building the team and getting to send people out on missions trip and helping them fulfill the call that God has on their lives.
So one of the things that I've loved about this trip is that I've been lots of other places around the world, lots of other countries and even other missions, and this one's different because we're really like in the heart of doing like the things that Jesus did. Like we're camping out in tents, we're crossing a lake, we're talking to fishermen, like we really are getting to be the hands and feet of Jesus.
So I would encourage anybody who may have been thought about being a witness for Christ in another country, man, take that step. Do it. It is a life changer. I have something now in my heart that I can now take back to the United States and share the gospel now better at home now that I've done it here.
So I pray that each one of us could be just like that egret, bringing light into the darkness.